Social and political commentary from a Christian male perspective.
I told you. If she put something up, I was coming back. And guess what? She put something back. All right, we're going to do this real quick, though. We are not going to be here long because this is really just, these are not receipts. I really hope somebody in Tiffany's next job that she gets, hopefully she gets a job. Hopefully she'll be in jail. But, this is just making me mad because I'm like, these are not receipts. These are not evidence of things that people have done wrong, Tiffany, by any means or measures. All right, so this is on her page right now, and it's re-elect Tiffany Henyard. Liars corrupt. Know before you vote. I've been attacked physically, emotionally, and mentally by trustees and paid outsiders. All right, let's go. I'm not going to be long. All right, let's go. Jason House was picked up by the FBI for mismanaged funds while serving as CFO. Phone and computer was seized. I don't know who's spell checking this. I don't know who's get somebody better on your team, Tiff. Come on. Trustees are under investigation for fraudulent usage of PPP loans. Okay. This is what she's alleging. Now, where are the receipts though? This is what everybody's been sitting around waiting around and such like that. This is what people have been sitting around waiting for. Where's the receipts? FBI subpoena records regarding payments to trustees' lawyers. Just going to keep going. The trustees participated in a pay-to-play and kickback schemes, and trustees are backed by former mayor Riley Rogers. Trustees sold out the village of Dalton for political favors. Trustees walked out of a board meeting, costing the village $33.5 million. And down here at the bottom, evil backstabbers. All right, so that's the first one that she dropped. These are not receipts. These are accusations. And I really hope that somebody takes the time to explain it to her. And there's a lot of spelling errors in these too as well. Now, granted, look, I'm notorious for spelling errors and I'm a former classroom teacher. So I can understand, but my goodness in the morning, if I'm putting something out and you know that you're being scrutinized to this degree and not by like 27-year-olds, is different. I'm just saying, like, being scrutinized by 27-year-olds is very, very different than being scrutinized by the world and putting out stuff. Because wait till the next one, though. These are not receipts, though. What have they done for you? What has these trustees, what have they done? What are these good for nothing lowdowns? Done, not done. I gotta zoom in a little bit. All right. Trustees raised your property taxes. Trustees turned down a $600,000 grant that the mayor secured. I don't know what trust turned is. If anybody can tell me what trust turned is, I would really appreciate it. I'm a little bit lacking on the trust turned knowledge. Trustees turned down grant money that the mayor secured. She actually has this on here twice. This one right here says turn down a $600,000 grant. This one says turn down grant money that the mayor secured. Okay. Hired outsiders to stalk and attack the mayor, placing her mom and daughter in harm's way. So dramatic, so dramatic. And mind you, again, there's no evidence to these assertions. So if there's not an evidence to the assertions, these are just accusations. And I'm wondering, I'm sure some of you might have even said it in the chat, is this slander? Is this libel? Defamation of character? I don't know which one, but it seems like she would be putting herself in a pretty bad pickle because there's no proof or evidence to these things. Now, sure, you can say about the property tax, you can say about the securing the loan, but she still has not shown any proof that these people paid for outsiders. Who are the outsiders? Who are these outsiders? Created ordinance to gridlock government by not allowing the mayor to have the proper department heads in place, which goes against state statutes, police chief, fire chief, housing director, code enforcement director, water department director. Sad. Next, keep it going. Trustees discontinue the roof and window program for seniors and veterans. Refuse to pay the vendor. So did they discontinue it and not pay him, or did they just not pay him and by not paying you, you tacitly discontinue the program? Just wonder. Pay Lori Lightfoot $400 per hour, $100 every 15 minutes to tell residents what an audit already shows. So if an audit already showed this, where are the receipts? Tiffany, again. Trustees have known that Dalton was in debt for years, and the mayor just inherited an already existing debt. Debt came from the board not paying bills. So just listen to that sentence. How many of you all would be in debt if you didn't pay your bills? How many of you all in your own personal household budgets, you would be in debt if you didn't pay your bills, but you had the money, you just didn't pay it? Right. Most of us, short of late fees and probably getting some lights turned off and some disconnections, you would still have the money. The problem is they don't have the money because you don't go in debt and you actually have money. These are not receipts. These are not receipts. These are not the receipts that we're looking for, Obi-Wan Kenobi said. Stan Brown addressed the benefit of Mayor Henyard sitting in the seat and giving Mayor Henyard a chance. What is that? That sentence has nothing to do with any of the other ones. You're saying that the trustees were being bad and the trustees are big meanie heads. And all of a sudden you say, hey, Stan Brown over here, he's a good guy. Stan Brown said, hey, we need to work together. A what? What does that mean? Y'all, come on. This is the most, look, okay, all right, I'm just going to have to help you out, Tiff. Tiff, you can email me and I will help you out tomorrow because you need help. You need somebody that actually knows, at least understands humans. I promise you. Who's helping you do this? Who proofread this? Who proofread this? I want to know who they are. I want to see their third grade spelling test. I want to know how many drinks in they were when they posted this. I want to know all of the tea. Was it tea spike? Was it hard tea? Was it spiked? Spiked tea. Twisted lemonade. What the devil were they drinking when they did this, Tiffany? Tell us. Come on, come clean. Just me and you. Talk to me. I know you watch the channel. Tiff. But this right here is not the look that you want. And I'm sad that those women on the Unjustice League are going to follow along with you to your demise, because this is ridiculous. This is not evidence and facts. It's just statements. They're just statements. You hired outside sources to stalk. You've had better than 2 weeks. Where's the evidence to that statement? Where is the evidence? Where are the receipts that prove what you're saying? Where is the evidence? And okay, so they discontinued the roof and window program. Okay, so that means that they have the money. That's why they didn't pay the vendor. Like, that doesn't work. And then even go here and say that you inherited the debt and it was because the board didn't pay their bills. That doesn't make sense. If I have the money and I don't pay my light bill, I still got the money in my bank account. All I got to do is write the check. I'm just being a bonehead because I ain't paying my bill. Now, we can maybe say that they're bonehead if they ain't pay the bill, but I don't think that's the case. And we know that's not the case. And let's also just shed the light that none of these issues that you're talking about, Tiffany, are issues that other people are discussing. People want to know about the Tahoe. People want to know about the $1.2 million for the skating rink. People want to know about those things. They want to know about the expenditures and the such like that. Did you spend money that you weren't supposed to, even though you had a $5,000 cap before you had to go to the board? Did you do that, yay or nay? Those are the things that people want to know. Nobody's actually asking these questions that you're talking about. Turn down grant money. You might have saved them money. They might have saved you money if you're talking about a grant that's going to cost them more money to maintain. A water park, that's going to cost you more money to maintain than you realize. And they might have looked at that and said, you know what, this is a crazy idea. 600,000 is going to cost us 100,000. I'm sorry, $1 million to maintain it every 2 years. Now we're good. We're solid. But see, you're not talking about the things that people want to know about. Like, hey, what about the bill to Chicago, the water? I see a question right here. What about the infamous Vegas? I know the adage is what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, but Tiffany, let's tell the truth. It doesn't stay in Vegas. And we know that. Whatever happened there? Why did you not stand with Fanaya Dukes? I mean, there's a lot of things that you didn't talk about. There's a lot of stuff you didn't talk about. Alexis Wilson. There's a lot of things you don't talk about. You're just kind of ignoring those things. What about the firefighters' pension? You're just not talking about those things. You're talking about the things that you want to talk about, but baby, nobody's asking these questions. There's not one. I'm going to go on a limb. Oh, I'm being facetious. Please understand. I'm being facetious. I'm going out on a limb. There's not one person who's voting for you, Tiffany Henyard, that's voting for you because the trustees turned down a $600,000 water park. I'm going to go on a limb. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that. But you talk about it. You literally put out a video about it. I'm going to go on a limb here also. There's nobody that's going to vote for you and say, oh man, Stan Brown did that little mock MLK speech right there, talk about unity and all this, that, and the third. And man, I'm going to vote for Tiffany. I don't think anybody's going to do that. But I feel very comfortable that people want to know, what about your life insurance? Are you bondable? Are you insurable? Those are questions that people want to know. What about the police cars when they were about to be repossessed? How did they work that out? What about the bills that have been paid? I'm sorry, the checks that were written but were never sent to creditors. Those are things people want to know about. But see, notice everything that you're talking about here, Tiffany, makes you a victim. Everything you're talking about here, Tiff, makes you a victim. Everything in here makes you a victim and allows you the opportunity to say, oh, look how terrible they are. They're treating me so mean. They're so mean. Those big, mean trustees. Everything you talk about in here makes you a victim. Now, again, maybe they're just horrible people. Maybe they're just terrible, low down, rotten, dirty people. Maybe the trustees are just terrible. But the problem is that you've not shown us anything to help us support that assertion. And this right here, where these are not receipts. These are comments. These are statements. Because the same thing as you said, Jason House is being picked up, was being observed. Was the trustees are under investigation by the FBI? So are you. You and Keith Freeman. FBI was there. They didn't come for Jason. They didn't come for Kiana. They weren't looking for Ed Steve. They were looking for you. That's a reality. So even the fact that you brought that up makes you look crazy. FBI asked about records, about lawyer records. What about you, period? You just talk about records because you don't want the attorneys. And now granted, sure, the attorneys might be low down, dirty, rotten scoundrels. Okay, fine. But baby, they're talking about you. What about you? You're saying that they have kickback schemes. You're going to have to prove that. I do think you can't just say that. You can't just say somebody's got a kickback scheme and it's such of that nature without some kind of evidence and proof to those facts. I don't think you can just do that. Oh, I just want to say it, so I'm just going to say it. You're terrible. You can't do that. Who is your campaign manager? Can we meet this person? Are they down at Lacey's? Do they have a punch card at the local liquor store? Because we need to know. Or dispensary. Are they at the dispensary hanging out a little bit too long in a cloud of smoke? We need to know. Because whoever's managing your campaign doesn't like you. Now, that's all I'm going to say. They don't like you. Tiff, they just don't like you. I'm sorry. And I don't know. Maybe they're op. Maybe they're sabotaging you. They're saboteurs. Your campaign manager is a saboteur. There you go. I'm just going to tell you, Tiff. I'm here to tell you, I'm Jason. I'm the Black Pope tonight. Your campaign manager doesn't like you. They actually hate you. I'm just saying. It might be Kamal's wife. I don't know. But somebody is out after you. They let you put this out here with all these spelling errors. They let you put this out here with these grammatical errors, making assertions without any kind of justification. They setting you up for the wet up. That's it. Don't be surprised. They set you up for failure. I'm sorry. And please don't go and fix the spelling in these because I've already screenshotted it and I have a copy of it. So I will still be, if you fix it, I'm going to actually do more havoc with it. So just leave it alone. Let's let it be. Just leave it alone. I promise you it'll go easier that way. Oh my gosh. What do y'all think about this stuff? So this is the most recent Tiffany drop. I told you she was going to drop something when I got off and went to go eat dinner. I knew it, y'all. And I was right, right when I got done. Oh, she actually wrote something. I didn't even see that. Oh, there's some writing here. Let's go pull this up. All right. Dalton residents, know the truth before you vote. let's just be honest. You about 2 days late. Yeah, you might as well just be a whole week late. This should have been before early voting started, truthfully. There's been a lot of misinformation out about me. So today I'm shining a light on what's really been going on in the village of Dalton. That's so funny because you really did not. You did not shine any light on anything. We now found out that they turned down. We found out that they turned down a $600,000 grant to build a water park. I don't know. Are the kids evaporating? Are they so dry that they're like literally crumbling into dust? Like Thanos snap? Like what's going on? Why do you? Is that really? I'm sorry. Is that really the end all be all? Not trying to be funny, but for real, that's the smoking gun. They didn't want a splash park, so therefore, don't elect them. Okay, gotcha. Because I guarantee you, I'm going to go on a limb without even pulling it up. I'm going to go on a limb. Oh, you can't see it? Sorry. Let me let's make that a little better for you. There we go. Is that better, Peach? I'm sorry, friend. I'm going to go on a limb. This is a real big limb here. I'm going to go out on a limb. I bet you there was no pre-work done on what would be the cost and the maintenance costs and the servicing costs of having a splash park or a water park. Now, in the picture, it was like they had a lazy river and a water slide. So that's actually more water than a splash park. But I guarantee you there was nothing done on that. I guarantee you. I guarantee you there was nothing done. Now, maybe I can get one of the research hounds to research that. But I bet you didn't propose like this is the proposition. This is where we would do it. Just on the grounds alone, just because you got $600,000, you're going to have to do environmental work. You're going to have to do landscaping work, surveying work. There's so many things even before you ever put a shovel in the ground. They might have saved you money. Matter of fact, that 600,000 probably got ate up quick. When you just start talking about the environmental impact, you got to make sure all that kind of stuff like that, just that alone, that 600,000 wasn't going to build a water park. Not even a little bit. I feel very comfortable in saying that. Okay, but let us continue. The current board of trustees are corrupt. I've been dropping receipts. I'll drop another one tonight at 9 o'clock. Oh, wait. Oh, that's in a few minutes. Shut up. We are here for the chaos. I gotta get my chaos hat. Un momento. I'm gonna call my kids, get my chaos hat over here. The cover-ups are real. More proof coming. Okay. Oh, we are here for the proof. Let me call my kids. Let me do this. Un momento, por favor. We're here for the chaos. All right. I got my chaos brim on. We about to go cause chaos tonight, people. All right. Just remember, my work speaks for itself. Go and subscribe to my channel for daily updates. Click below. Trust God. I stand with Tiffany Henyard. Vote, lead with love. Truth speaks. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. So, if truth speaks and I click on this and there's not a daily update, does that mean that the truth lied? I think she just uploaded her those videos that were there yesterday. Let's see real quick. Let's check. So she uploaded those videos from yesterday. So that would make it truth. Okay, so I'll make it truth. All right. I'm just being facetious. All right. Oh man, this is gonna be so much fun. Yeah. But they turned down the grant money. But they're not. I guarantee you, she did not have anybody come out there and give her an estimate like, hey, this is how much it'll cost to build a water park or splash park, whatever it is. I'm calling it splash park, but it said water park on the documents. So I don't know what it would have been, but I guarantee you they didn't do any pre-work. And there's a lot of stuff you got to do to build something like that, to just build in general. I'm sure in Illinois, they got tons of regulations. I'm here in Georgia. We don't have a ton, but we got pretty close to a ton of regulations. Type that in. Ballot box countdown. We went over that video earlier. Enjoy living. We went over that video earlier, but I'm trying to see if Tiffany drops another receipt. I'm waiting for her to drop a receipt. I'm hesitant to use the word another because she hasn't dropped anything that looks like a receipt yet. She hasn't dropped a receipt yet, like a real bona fide. This is what. This is okay. This is where they fell short, or this is where, like, for example, like, let's pull up some of these assertions that she's making. Put this back in, Jason, and right here. All right, it can't be on this side, my guy. Move yourself over. There you go. All right, this assertion right here. FBI subpoenaed records regarding payments to the trustee's lawyer. Okay, where is that? Where's the subpoena? Where's the evidence to that? Otherwise, you're just saying it. Because I could say real quickly that something about Kamal. I could say something about whomever. I mean, we could just say anything. I see you, Mr. Flip the coin. Flip the coin. All right, but where's this one right here? This one right here is egregious. The trustees participated in pay-to-play and kickback schemes, and trustees are backed by former Mayor Riley Rogers. You got to prove that. Like, how do you prove that? Because you made the assertion, so you have to prove that this is. Otherwise, I believe that trustees sold out the village for political favors. Like, what does that even mean? Like, what does that mean? I'm telling you, whoever Tiffany Henyard's campaign manager is her ops. They're her ops. They don't like her. They're setting her up for failure. Is your campaign manager Hasten House Jouse? Is that who your campaign manager is? Because whoever is leading and directing your campaign, I don't think they like you. I really don't think they like you. That's just my own two cents. I don't think they can't like you. The way Dalton's having water main issues, the last thing they need is a water park. Thank you. They were like several $1 million in debt to the city of Chicago for water. Like, that doesn't make sense. That alone should probably cause you to be like, yeah, let's pump the brakes on any water projects and such like that. But no, you want people to disparage the trustees because, pull it over here. Wait, where is it? Because they didn't. Okay. Because they didn't want to. I notice here also, she doesn't say that it's a water park. Now, granted, she also didn't spell it correctly, but that's neither here nor there. I mean, I'm trying to be gracious, but where is it at? It's not capitalizing. Okay, let's see, make this bigger. There we go. It's not getting right. Okay, well, anyway. Trustees turned down a $600,000 grant that the mayor secured. Grant for what? She doesn't say water park, because I think that would change the whole complexity of the game if she had said, look, it was a water park. Because again, like Chicago Red said, look, the last thing y'all need is a water park. The very last thing. Probably not the last and the very last thing, for sure. They created ordinance to gridlock the government by not allowing the mayor to have a proper department heads. Really? What ordinance did they start? Because it sounds like maybe you weren't giving them good candidates. How about that? Is that even a possibility? Do you make room for the possibility that you weren't giving them good candidates and therein is the rub? Do you ever make room for that? Trustees have known that Dalton was in debt. This part right here just takes my breath away. Trustees have known that Dalton was in debt for years, and the mayor just inherited an already existing debt. Debt came from the board not paying bills. That doesn't make sense. That means if I have $100 in the bank and I owe Chicago Red right there, I owe Chicago Red $100, but I don't pay her $100. How am I in debt? Now I'm in debt to her because I owe her the $100, but I actually have the $100. There is a difference. Now, if I owe Chicago Red $100, I don't pay Chicago Red $100, but I pay or I give some money. I go trick it off out there at the casino or whatever. Guess what? Now I owe Chicago Red $100. I don't have $100 in the bank, and I just wasted $100 at the casino. Are you trying to say they wasted the money? Because if the money's in the bank, then they can just pay the bill. Somebody, I don't think whoever is advising Tiffany Henyard actually likes her. That's my little take on it. I know Tiffany watches this chat. You know what? Everybody in the channel, real quick, everybody just say, hey, Tiff. Everybody just type, hey, Tiff in the chat. Because I know for a fact now that they watch this channel. So just give her a little shout out. Say, hey, Tiff. All right, I'm looking to see. I don't see anything popping up. It's 9 o'clock her time. Otherwise, I'm going to get out of here and go to bed. Yeah, flood the chat with, hey, Tiff. Just let her know, hey, Tiff. Hey, let her know we appreciate her. We see her. We appreciate her. Make sure she hit the like, Tiff, for real. Somebody got a benefit. What's going on? Make a change? How are you, man? Grace and peace, man. Wait, how could she say the trustees knew Dalton was in debt when Tiffany herself has been saying this, that there was a surplus? I don't know. These are questions that make you say, These that make you wonder. Yeah, let Tiff know we appreciate her. We appreciate her stopping through. I'm glad that we got 750 people in the chat. Tiffany, if you get 750 people in the chat, let me know. Hit your boy up, send me a screenshot of it, whatever like that. I'd love to know. But at the current moment, ain't nobody coming to your channel because you won't be doing nothing but lying. This is gross. And the fact that you've literally put this out here with spelling errors on it and grammar errors on it is some high level stuff right here. Now, the trust turn, if y'all could, I don't know, is a trust turn like a trust fall, like the thing they used to be doing at like team building events where you like fall back into your coworkers' hands? Is that what trust turned is? Because I don't know what a trust turned is. But hopefully Tiff will let us know. Maybe that'll be the receipt she lets us know when she comes back today or whenever. You know, let us know what a trust turn is. Because I don't trust turned down. I don't know what it is. So it's trustee and turned. I can give you that. I'll let you have that. I'll let you have trustee and turned. The problem is she already has trustees. She's got trustees turned. Okay. I think it's fair to say whoever's reading over her stuff doesn't actually like her. Hey, thank you, Cat Mom. Cat Mom says, thank you for the $10 super. Thank you so much for the support. She says, I appreciate you speaking the truth. Look, I'm glad to be here. I'm having fun. I looked up, I was finishing editing after I finished my dinner. I said, oh my word, she done put up a video or put up some screenshots. I said, I got to do it. I said I was going to do it. If she put up a video, I was going to do it. And lo and behold, here we are. All right. Well, if you are in Dalton, please get out there and vote if you have not already voted. If you are an undocumented Dalton resident like myself, if you hit the like button, you now have the right and the privilege to vote online, and you can vote in the best live chat on the internet. So please make sure you hit the like button and pray for our brothers and sisters up there in Dalton for real. Now, what is this right here? Let me see real quick. I'm looking like how did Riley Rogers become public enemy now all of a sudden? I don't think they were friends, but how did they become enemies to the point that she's calling him out saying he's supporting the trustees and stuff like that? Is that bad? Is that bad for a mayor to say I support a trustee? Is that bad? I mean, maybe it is, I guess, but how did that happen? Like, how did all of a sudden this is my first time hearing about Riley Rogers being like public enemy. I thought it was Napoleon and Thaddeus Jones, but I didn't know that I didn't know my man was like, he was Public Enemy. Like, how did that happen? This is my first time hearing it today, literally. Sheer desperation. I agree with you 100%. Thank you so much. Ingram says, I vote House. Uh-oh, what does it say? Does she have hair? Because it's time for that wig to go ASAP. Y'all are wild. Did you hear the clap back? Yes, I did a review of that video earlier. I was hoping that she would do whatever this live stream she was alleging at 9:00. But why am I surprised that she's late? Color me surprised. All right, what I'll do, I got it right here. I can pull it up real quick. All right, we'll do that ballot box video. Somebody's asked for it already. I thought it was really good. If I'm not mistaken, this one is the one that Critical Smoker did. And shout out to Critical Smoker. Excellent content creator. Excellent content creator. So on Tuesday, we're just going to be doing, oh no, I'm sorry. This is actually there's two of them. So I'll play them both. On Tuesday, we'll be going over some of the diss tracks. We'll just call them the diss tracks. Oh, okay, my bad. I thought he said he did. Well, wait. There is one that Critical Smoker did, Enjoying Life, Living. There's another one. There's two of them. So we'll just go over both of them. This is the first one I just found on my list. This is the one that Critical Smoker actually did. All right, here we go. Let's pull it in. Let's go. One in the chat when you can hear.
Are scratching their heads tonight after Dalton Mayor and Thornton Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard promised a $1 million giveaway, which turned out to be public funds.
Big beats, big bingo, caught a rope. That's my lingo. That's how it goes. See out there feeding the people, feeding the people, feeding the people, feeding them pockets, feeding the pockets, deep in the pockets. Power move, she ain't playing with them. Whole town watching, but they staying with them. Contract signed, hands stay itching. Talk too loud, now they switching up the mission. Big bank, big claim, same old game. Step out of line, they gon' wipe your name. Smile for the cameras, roll out the check. But who really eating? Let me go and check. Feeding the people, feeding the people. Who really eating? Counting the sequels, feeding the pockets. Deep in the pockets, stacks on stacks. They know she got it. Talk that talk, but the money don't lie. Where the budget go, where the dollars reside. Suit game strong, grip too tight. Wave to the crowd, but it don't sit right. Ay, who run the village? Ain't no debate. Pulling the levers, controlling the fate. From Dalton to Thornton, cash flow enormous. Public money moving, pockets enormous. They digging like feds on Lori's front porch. But in this town, ain't nobody get torched. We waiting on receipts, where they at, where they at. Funds looking funny, better track, better track. Talking about the books, but they stay in the back. Money went missing, do the math, do the math. Pull out them papers, show us the facts, or they gon' keep running circles and acting relaxed. Big beats, big bingo, caught a rope. That's my lingo. That's how it goes. See out there feeding the people, feeding the people, feeding the people, feeding them pockets, feeding the pockets, deep in the pockets, deep in the pockets, deep in the pockets.
All right. Shout out to Critical Smoker. I just dropped this link for this one in the chat. Here it is right here. Somebody asked, where can I find it? You can find it right there on Critical's channel. Please let him know that DWC sent you. Absolutely. Great content creator. He lives there in Dalton. He's in the grind. Well, wait. No, he's not in Dalton. He's in the area. I'm sorry. He's in the area. Please forgive me for that. But nonetheless, he does great work. Let's give him a shout out for that as well. All right. Now, the other one that most of you all were hitting me up about yesterday, I believe is when I saw it kind of pop up on my timeline. It's called the ballot box. Here it comes right here. The ballot box clapback. Excuse me. That is not it. Give me one second. Hold on one there. I'll find it for you in a second. Give me a heartbeat. I don't know. I think Critical in here? He was in here earlier. I don't know if he ran back through and said what's up or whatnot. Okay, excuse me. Sorry. Where'd it go? I had it, and then I guess I missed it. Let's find it. I will find it. I promise you. And then we're going to get out of here if Tiffany doesn't drop her video or give us a receipt. Let me check real quick, make sure I don't got a receipt from one Miss Henyard. I don't see one. Man, she let me down. She is let me down. All right, what I'm looking for is, I have no idea how I lost that link to the little rap song, the clapback that most people show them. I have no idea what happened to it. I don't know if I accidentally cleaned my history or what. It looks like I might have accidentally. And let me see, make sure nobody sent it to me. Who's doing the countdown? Ballot Box Countdown. The channel's called Ballot Box Countdown. Okay, let me check that. Maybe that's what I was missing. Got it. Thank you, loves. All right, here is the song that we was looking for. I have no idea how I lost that. Let me also drop this link in here so y'all have it as well. I don't have it for future references. And then we're going to get out of here. If Tiffany doesn't give me some more receipts to run with and cause chaos with, let's go. All right, drop that in there for y'all. Let's pull this in. And ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, let's go. One in the chat when you can hear. Let's go.
TikTok time's running out, soon to be voted out, no doubt. Tiffany playing with the people's cash, but the city fed up, now they talking back. Hot just Tahoe, she riding in style, but the budget looking busted in a minute, in a while. Illegally building no permanent site, skating link up, but it still ain't right. Swiping up cars, what do you think ain't a flash? Amazon love, but who footing the tab? Overpriced trips, first class in a style, while the people back home barely getting by. Feed the people, yeah, that's what she say, but most of that food came free anyway. Took tax money just to cover the rest, lying to the folks while she cashing them checks. Televised countdown, time to go. City standing up, let the truth be told. No more schemes, no more lies. Say goodbye, watch your power demise. Lullaby's countdown, time to go. City standing up, let the truth be told. No more schemes, no more lies. Say goodbye, watch your power demise. Luxury life, but the town's still struggling. $1 million flight, tax dollars she juggling. Talk about justice, but left her behind. Vegas trip dark, didn't even rewind. A woman cried out, where was she then? Too busy flexing, protecting her friends. Now the people done had enough. TikTok time's up, pack it up. Swiping that card, get the bill too high. Receipts stack up, can't cover that lie. Mirror or scammer, the lines real blur, but the votes coming in, best believe she heard. TikTok time's running out. People stand tall, they ain't full of doubt. Ballot box countdown, end of the show. Voted out quick, yeah, that's how it go.
All right. That was fun. That was a good one, y'all. Shout out to Ballot Box Countdown. All right. Now, well, could you send it? She is on. Let's go. Let's dance. Let's dance. Somebody said she's on. Let's get it. Let's go. Where? Y'all be playing me. Where'd you get that? Wait, who's on? Where? Oh, she was. Where? I saw her earlier. She did like a little. All right. Okay. I guess so. Thank you so much, WG. Appreciate you. Yeah, make sure y'all check out Ballot Box. Make sure y'all check them out for sure. For sure. Oh, Ballot Box was on. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me make sure I got you right.
It's time to wake up.
When you say she, who is she? Love, who is she? Ingram, who is she? Because I don't see anything popping off at the moment. They commented. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, I don't see Lady Henyard doing anything right now, so I'm gonna get ready to call this a game. And get ready for a great day tomorrow. I'm just double checking this, scanning through, make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I don't see her. I don't see anything. Please understand, AI music is not copywritten. No. So I'm pretty sure Ballot Box sounds like it might be copywritten. I'm sorry, it might be AI driven. So that's not copywritten music. But hey, if you want to come here and comment, I mean, it does help the algorithm. So I ain't mad at them. There's 767 people in the chat, so I appreciate you. What's going on? Oh, Ballot Box is in the chat. I got you now. I'm so sorry. Shout out to Ballot Box. How are you? Grace and peace to you. Thank you so much for that great video. I we watched it earlier and I commented, but some people asked about it, so I did it again. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for that. That was hilarious. Are you a Daltonite or Daltonian, however they call it? Are you a Daltonite or are you just a unofficial, undocumented Daltonite like myself? Oh, it isn't. Okay. Then I apologize. Then I don't want to besmirch your talent. Don't let me besmirch your talent. Oh man, we got it. Wasp, absolutely. Wasp, absolutely. We are here to support Tiffany Henyard. You're correct. We are here to support her. And we will support her by giving her an opportunity to find another job on Tuesday. So we are here as a coalition of 758 people who want to encourage other people to go out and help Tiffany find a job that she can do well. Because we don't think she does this whole mayoral thing is not really cut out for her. So yes, we are here to help her and we support her finding another job, if not in an orange jumpsuit. So there you go. Thank you so much. Uh-oh, ballot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got collabs up in here. What? We got collabs going on? Well, we got hold on now. I'll have to get a little cut. Now I gotta get a little cut. Like Death Row up in here. Come on. I'm Suge Knight. Come on. I love it. Yeah, we're all about the trolls up in here. We're here for the trolls. We're here for them. You are here because Tiffany Henyard, ungrateful. Actually, hold on one second. Let me just so you know, because clearly Wasp, I'm here. I got a little bit of time. Let me give you just give you a little tour real quick of my body of work. So I'm going to pull in. This is Dear Woke Christian. This is my YouTube channel, WASP. So take the time and pay attention, because this might be difficult, might be hard to process, all that kind of good jazz. Let's make this smaller. Let's make me smaller. We don't need you in here. Body of work. Okay. This is my channel. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to videos. Now, I will admit, in the last couple of months, I've been giving Tiffany Henyard chaos, right? I have. But for the better part of like 7 months, all I talked about was YSL, the Young Thug trial here in Atlanta. And by the way, that's not Tiffany, by the way, just in case you didn't know how to spell YSL, does not spell Tiffany. Then I was talking about Fonnie Willis before then. And before all of that, way back in the day, this is like one of my first videos I did on Tiffany when she was the whole thing with Las Vegas and the money spend. But way back, I mean, we're going how far back? Way back. We're going way back on the Wayback Machine. I would talk about and review sermons. Those are also not Tiffany, by the way, WASP, just in case you didn't know and you weren't able to put 3 and 2 together and come up with a number that made sense. I would review people that talked about woke ideology inside the Christian church. By the way, that's not Tiffany Henyard either. This is like one of my very first Dusty Comments unit right there. There it is. And that was a year ago. But the funny thing is, I've been doing YouTube for almost 4 years this year. And guess what I wasn't doing for 4 years? Talking about Tiffany. So you can go take your sorry self wherever you would like to go. You're welcome to go see yourself out. Or you can stay in the best live chat on the internet. It doesn't bother me. But I'm just letting you know, you're wrong. All right, so that's that. She can flip burgers in prison. I am here for that. All right, lots of good commentary in here. Thank y'all so much, y'all. I appreciate you. Let me bring myself back up in here. There we go. I appreciate y'all for sure. Oh, my word. How about this one, WASP? If you'll come on, I'll answer this question. I'm going to drop the link right now. If you will come on right now, you must have your camera on. We don't use profanity, and we have to stay on topic. If you do that, I will answer this question. What's up? You ready? I'll answer the question. I will answer the question from the word go. Hey, matter of fact, let me here, just so you can see I'm being honest. There, I'll drop the link in the chat right now. You just have to be, again, you have to have your camera on. You must stay on topic, and you cannot use profanity. Where you at, WASP? I've dropped the link in the chat for you. I will answer your questions. That's hilarious. I love it. I'm here. I'm going to wait for you for a second. Give you a second. Because you're welcome to be here. Hey, whatever. Troll views work just as well as support views. I don't think y'all realize that. Wasp ain't wasping? Come on now, Wasp. Hit the link. Jump up in here. I'd love to talk with you. And the same thing with WG. Same thing. All right, I'm scrolling through. I used to do book reviews while I'm waiting for Wasp to maybe Wasp is getting their bonnet off or something of that nature. Used to talk about Umar Johnson. Used to talk about the Fanatic, Ibram X. Kendi, Brian Laritz, woke ideology inside the Christian church, book reviews. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, and all this stuff, none of this stuff. My very first video was 10 suggestions. This guy was reimagining the 10 commandments as suggestions and not as God's word. And that was 3 years ago. And I can tell you, as sure as my name is Jason, Tiffany Henyard is not in this video. So Wasp, where you at? I'm here now. Come on now. Now don't do that to me. Call the roll. Call the roll. WG was also somebody that was commenting earlier. Call the roll. Where are you? Oh, I see what you did there. Had to go to bed. It was nighttime. Okay, well, hey, I was giving you a chance because I thought you had a question. I was here to answer the question. I'm here for you. Let me know now. Let me know now, Wasp, because I think you might need not into negativity, but you're in here saying negative things. Why didn't you reach out to Tiffany? That's a dumb statement. We've been talking to Tiffany. Tiffany is in the chat. Y'all, real quick, say hi to Tiffany. Tiffany's in the chat. She watches this channel. I already know that. I've made several requests to talk to Tiffany. So that's neither here nor there. But you would be able to ask those questions. I would let you ask that question too. All you gotta do is hit that link, dog. That's all you gotta do is hit that link. All you gotta do is hit this link and jump up into the best live chat on the internet. Well, you're already in the best live chat on the internet. All you gotta do is come on. You can ask those questions. I will answer those questions. Oh, are we good? Are we ready to go? Who do we have here? Who art thou? Hola, sir. What's going on, sir?
Listen, how are you?
Quite well. Is this Mr. Jedediah Brown in the building?
Glad to be in the house. The Lord over here.
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm excellent. So I don't know who Wasp is, but I just wanted to thank you for inspiring me to not cuss as much.
I am glad that we've done something good today. Praise God. How are you doing today, man? Well, first of all, you seem to smile, and the way you look in your eyes seems like everything's going well for you, considering what has been happening in your life. So I'm glad to know that you're doing well, and thank you for stopping through. But what's going on? What's happening?
Well, me, outside of the personal stuff, I'm getting ready to get back into the battlefield. I'll be on my way to Chicago in the morning.
Okay, well, you know what? Since you're here, and Tiffany alleged that she was dropping receipts, and she's let us down very much. So she let us down, man. She put these things up on her Facebook page. She made these claims. She made these very bombastic statements. And you know what? I guess you're the next best thing. So the claim is that the trustees and this nebulous force of people have paid an outsider to stalk and attack Tiffany. Do you have anything you want to say about that, or any light you would like to shed on that?
No, man, they ain't even put a sponsor. They ain't even sponsored a commercial on INA, let alone pay me. However, I guess I am paid for the work that I did. Tiffany paying me, and that lawsuit she gonna have to take care of.
Say word. I like how you handle that.
He paid for my advocacy.
I love it. So when you see things like, okay, well, no, I'm glad we got you here now. When you see things like, I'm dropping receipts, and all that she drops is just a bunch of statements, where do you go with that? I mean, statements with no grounding. Statements with no grounding.
So I kind of said, like in her last video, she dropped receipts, but it was with a spin, and she didn't show why those things were happening, like why Jason was cashing checks. Tiffany Henyard knows for a fact, and we know that if she had anything substantial, it would have been out a long time ago. Receipts ain't what she doesn't have. Receipts right now, they're on a full spin campaign. And if I don't know if you like seeing this Dalton T, there's a Dalton T page, and they're trying to discourage people, saying that she's up by 1,100 votes. Where? So they're just trying to basically tap into undecided voters. Tiffany does poll well amongst younger people who think of the social, the reality TV aspect of this, but I don't think it's going to translate into votes.
So let me ask you this, though, Jedediah. Are you bumping I Feed the People in your car? Let us know. Are you bumping that rap song that she dropped?
I'm feeding the people.
Right.
Feeding. Nah, I mean, nah.
You're not bumping.
I chuckle every now and then. I chuckle every now and then, but no, like I see she has inspired a whole new generation of rap artists. Like I'm listening to all the actual Tiffany Henyard diss tracks. I think it's 4 now.
Easily 4, if not. And if there was 10 tomorrow, I wouldn't be surprised. So on Tuesday, we're actually going to just listen to diss tracks. We're going to do like a diss track listening party. Because I mean, she's inspired it. Okay, do you think she's ever going to finish? Do you think she's ever going to drop the actual song? Because I'm waiting with bated breath. I'm waiting for that thing.
You know, I don't know who her campaign manager is, but nothing she's doing is landing really well. They keep having to reevaluate. And then William Moore calling the police today on Dr. Nikita at the polls, and all this other stuff is going on. They're chickens with the heads cut off because there's just so many things coming, so many angles. I think it's just over. She should have resigned, but I think we'll never get no receipts, and we probably won't get we'll get the video. She wants to have a future after this, but it'll be trash.
I'm going to say we will get the receipts, and it will be once. No. It will be once she's removed from office. And the new mayoral team comes in, and they look under desks, looking behind the vending machine. They're looking in drawers. They're like, oh, here's all the receipts that we've been looking for. So I think eventually they will get, maybe not the receipts, all the receipts, but they'll get better understanding of what kind of situation they're really in. Because to me, I think that's the problem. They don't know they have no idea how bad they are because they ain't got no receipts.
No receipts, man. They got to get them credit card statements.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been to the roller skating rink?
Castaway?
No, the one that they Just Ice one. The skating rink.
Oh yeah. I had a couple of days on it. It's kind of hard to ice skate when you worry about the police locking you up for a public venue, but yeah, I've been on it.
So it did. Okay, so the ice skate. Was it those tiles? Is that what we're understanding? It was like some tiles to create the ice effect, or
I'm not talking sure, about bro. It was like peeling and.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's what we most recently saw. Was that like the polyurethane or whatever the slick effect has been sun bleached and starting to peel like bad clear coat on a car or whatnot. But no. So all right, give me your forecast for Tuesday. What's gonna happen on Tuesday?
Tuesday, she's gonna lose by a landslide.
Landslide. Okay.
Easily. I think that the community is very clear, and I think people, for the most part, want something different. You got politicians up and down the state saying they hope Tiffany Henyard doesn't win, and I don't see her. I don't know. I don't know what she's confident about, but I don't think it's gonna be a terrible defeat for her.
Okay.
The one thing that I find to be interesting is that this lady Cassandra, who's up next against Jason House, why isn't she campaigning? I mean, I guess she ain't running against Tiffany, but it's just strange.
Okay, and I've talked to people about her, and a lot of people just don't like the way she comes across. She does come across very berating, angry auntie type of effect. And, I'm not mad at her, but it seems like she comes across very negative. A lot of people are saying that they don't like the way she speaks and they don't like the way she comes across and so on and so forth. I would be capitalizing on this time. If I were her, I would be right in the mix. I would be muddying up the water. I would be dogging her steps, riding her bumper, even though whoever wins, and you're probably hoping and praying that it's Jason, just like I do, I would still be riding her bumper. I'd be wearing her out, getting some reps in, getting used to campaigning, getting used to people seeing my face, hearing my voice. I'm on the radio. I'm doing podcasts. I'm doing all this kind of stuff, getting ready. Because once Jason gets in, once they announce Jason the victor, I'm shifting gears. Now I'm on Jason, but that would have been if Cassandra. But again, as I said earlier, I don't think whoever's Tiffany's campaign manager, doesn't like her. They actually don't. I think Tiffany's campaign manager, his name is Hasten Joust. It's got to be your op. Like, nobody is supporting you doing this bad. Like allowing you to put out a half clip rap album, and you a whole grown woman trying to be a mayor of a community with a very large senior citizen population. Every time you turn around, you're talking about your seniors, but you're putting out a drill music. Please stop.
She is, I don't know, somebody crashing out. I think she's trying to I don't know what I don't even get it at this point, but I would say that Tiffany Henyard knows the writing is on the wall, and so she just doing whatever. But yeah, Cassandra's confusing me, but I think that the residents are clear. I think it's gonna be a landslide for Jason House, and I'm just be praying for the village. And I appreciate what you did with the reaction to her music video. You actually was able to help. I channeled my frustration for Fania through watching your video. Good job, man. Good job.
Thank you, man. That was, and I mean, you've been very passionate about that topic, and I think it's, I have 3 girls here, and I can only imagine. I'm not even playing games. I can't even imagine what that young lady's dealing with, and then to be flipping about it. What was it? Vegas to Chicago. I'm riding around Tahoe. Like that's just
it's crazy.
And then to forever opening your mouth talking about how you are for women, this, that, and the third. But then you would do something to a woman that could be so disrespectful. I hope not only a landslide, I'm hoping for an asteroid of defeat. I hope she gets beat so bad. I mean, there's no way possible. Like, is this her and her mama voted for her? Like, really that bad? Like, because that was just disrespectful, man. But and then let me also say, like, I don't know you very well, but to weaponize and utilize a down period in your life for political gain, to me that's a whole nother game. Like, come on now. So yeah. So again, again, her mama might not even vote for her. She might be the only person that votes for herself. But I just hope it is a demonstrative victory on Tuesday, and we can move on from this. And I mean, she got everybody around here watching this. All of these people. There's 900 people in the chat, right? 890 people in the chat, and they're all watching this really because they've become basically undocumented Daltonites. And we're all residents of Dalton by some way or another. And it's such like that. And we're watching this, and we've taken it on ourselves to see it. So yeah, definitely praying that things go well.
It literally feels like, for me, it feels like a presidential election, because I'm all in right now. Like, I'm worried, I'm praying, I'm doing everything that I could possibly do, singing, encouraging, and I'm like, I feel good about it, but you just still, of course, we don't know the exact numbers, so I get butterflies. Like, I want to see her get mopped.
Absolutely. So, and I've seen people talk about this as well. Dalton doesn't have like a really big turnout in non-presidential campaign. Like, if I'm not mistaken, like 9,000 was the deciding. I mean, there were 9,000 votes in the most recent non-presidential election. Is that about right? Does that sound right?
I don't know the exact numbers. I just know that it was 8% or something like that of the whole population, something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot. And I'm like, man, that's in my opinion, that's scary and sad. Hopefully this will be the genesis of more people getting involved, and hopefully they'll see a larger number of people getting involved and actually voting. Because 9,000, man, that's scary, man. That's a mega church.
It's actually interesting, but there is, a couple of things, it's like really, it was like below zero for a lot of the days during the early voting, and like a lot of the younger people or the younger couples or the transient community of Dalton, they've not been vested. It's like a lot of seniors that have been paying attention, people who have been experiencing the effects of her administration. A lot of people honestly are confused. They don't know what to believe. Unfortunately, with all of the broadcasting, a lot of people just kind of caught up in their everyday life. But I'm optimistic. Like I said, I know that the campaign of Jason Clean House has they've done their groundwork. I don't know what their strategy was, but this is their race to lose, and I think that they did their job. And I love how Jason has already garnered a lot of the respect of the community, and that's why, see, what Tiffany is smart about is she knows how to placate to people's values. So that's why she make sure he was on her ticket when she ran. And, that's why she picked Keith Price. That's why she picked Michael. Michael Smith was a friend. But that's why she surrounded herself with people with skills. So she's done that, but she don't have it this time. And so I think Jason House's respect is going to also rise, and it's going to be an upset for her.
I'm right there. I'm right there with you. I agree.
Yeah.
And I think also having her rent a boyfriend, her married boyfriend, is going to be problematic for most people as well. So I'm gonna call that out as well.
And I don't know how she's gonna. I don't know how she's gonna win with a campaign that doesn't have any money or doesn't spend any money. Like her campaign statements literally says she has no expenses. Like, what kind of race is she running? She only loans herself money and does nothing with it. It's weird. She ain't going
Well,
to jail.
she put it on her books already. She saved it, put on her books. No, but I mean, and these receipts are really pitiful. So we just looked earlier today at the water slide, the water park receipt. $600,000 that the trustees turned down for the water park, and that is crazy. Then we got Stan Brown berating the trustees to work with Tiffany, and I don't think people are really realizing, like, at some point you're going to have to say, hey, there's problems in Dalton and there's problems in Thornton. What's the common thread between both of those situations? You're the problem. And maybe you need to learn how to work with people, because it is a sign of leadership that I'm able to work with Jedediah. Me and Jedediah don't work together. We don't like each other. But I'm able to work with Jedediah so that we can get done with our common goal for, widgets are us, or whatever our company is. I can work with him there. That only shows that I'm a good leader, even though we might have not been able to work together before. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. That's
And
what
Tiffany, I'm like,
politics is.
yeah, I'm like, Tiffany, this isn't actually a good look that you keep showing, like, you're literally delineating here that you're not able to work with people. You've put it out on paper, you put it out in pixels that you're not able to work with folk. And that's not a good look, because it doesn't show you as a leader. It shows you as somebody, and these 5 women right here in the Unjustice League. I'm sorry, that's going to be a problem. Like, I said, it would be really comical if Tiffany gets in and then her whole slate doesn't get in. It would be just, it would be amazing. It would just be amazing comedy. But hopefully, by God's grace, none of that'll happen. They're out of here. All 5 of them are out of here, and Clean House will get in there on Tuesday. But all right, where are you going? Are you driving? You are driving.
Not right now. I took a moment to say hello to your brother and to
Okay.
let you know I am a subscriber. I appreciate your broadcast.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
And I am I'm actually getting ready to go get food. Then I'm going to go to sleep, and then I got to get my winter clothes on because we got an election day to prepare for. I'll be in Chicago.
I love it. I love it. Well, man, safe travels. We will see you and checking up on your updates on Tuesday. I guess on Monday and Tuesday. And we'll see you real soon, friend.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right. Grace and peace. Take care now. Jedediah Brown stopping on through. Thank him so much for stopping by. If the mods could drop his link in the chat, if you're not already following Mr. Brown, let me make sure. If the mods could drop it in there, it'd be great, because I'm running slow here. I should have pulled it up while I was talking to him. That was cool. Thank you for stopping by, man. That was worth it. Even though Wasp didn't jump in, I got Jedediah jump in. I'll take that. I'll take Jedediah over Wasp. Since Wasp, you still got time now. Come on now. All right. You sending Jedediah an email? Okay, cool. But let me get this in here, and we're gonna get ready to bug out of here. See how I did that? All right. Appreciate. Nobody beat me to it. Okay, cool. All right, here is the link. All right, I'm looking over. I did look at Tiffany's while I was on the line with Jedediah. I did not see anything from Tiffany, so I don't think she dropped anything today. I think she's playing. It'll be tomorrow. But again, like, what's the purpose of dropping something so late when the election literally is Tuesday? Here in Georgia, the day before, they stop early voting. So actually, early voting stops on that Friday before the Tuesday. So y'all still got early voting all the way through the weekend. But like, what's the purpose of dropping receipts, like, as if people are going to, like, that's going to change their mind. That's going to move the needle or whatever like that. That's crazy. I am positive whoever is on Tiffany's team does not like her. They just can't. They can't like her. They can't like her. They got to be an op. Dude, Tiffany has nothing to say. You only one looking for. Okay. But I really appreciate y'all. Tomorrow being Monday, I have Nate Fields Jr., who is the young man that's running for supervisor of Thornton Township. So he'll be on tomorrow. So got a lot of good questions for him. Really looking forward to hearing his story and such like that. So please stop by tomorrow, 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. So if you're over in Central, that's 7:00. And that should be a good conversation. He will be taking questions from the audience as well. So we'll try to get through my questions and get y'all an opportunity to ask questions if I didn't ask the questions that you wanted to hear. So that'll be Nate on tomorrow. I'm hoping that once this election is in the hopper and Tiffany is getting packed up to get out of the mayoral office, hopefully have some more interviews. I don't have anything etched in stone, but I'm hoping that soon I'll have some good interviews for you all as well. So thank you all so much for stopping by tonight. I know this was the last minute, so I didn't give you a good warning, but I told y'all she dropped something else I was going to drop by. So that was it. But thank y'all so much for stopping by. Thank you to all of the moderators. You all make this thing great. So if you could just put mod in the chat and just let the moderators know we really appreciate them keeping everything down, keeping the trolls in line, herding the little cats where they need to go. And also thank you to everybody who subscribed to the channel. My goal is 50,000 subscribers by the end of April, and we are well on our way. So thank you all. It really means a lot. I'm glad that you all find value in this. I'm glad that you all like tapping in. So continue. I plan to be back tomorrow, Lord willing. We'll do it again. Got a good conversation with Nate. And then on Tuesday, we're going to be doing a watch party. We'll do a listening party, listen to all the diss tracks that have come up, as well as any interviews that pop up as well. Who knows? Maybe we'll get an interview. That'd be great on Tuesday as well. So I'll see you all real soon, everybody. Stay out of trouble. Have a wonderful day. Grace and peace.